Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Ninja XTX. This is my second issue or installment of my Weapons Corner series, and today I will be discussing the Escrima sticks or Kali sticks or Arnie sticks. The proper name for the sticks is baston. That comes from Spain, I believe. I'm not quite sure. Now, a lot of the movements you see done with Escrima sticks can also be done with fencing, sword fencing, because when the Spanish conquered the Philippines, the Filipinos took a lot of the techniques they would see the Spaniards doing and adapted them to sticks. There's really no written history of Escrima or ancient Escrima, because it's a tribal art and each tribe had different ways of fighting with their weapons. Now, Escrima started out, and it still is, a bladed art. The sticks came into play, as I said before, when the Spanish conquered or tried to conquer the Philippines, because the Spanish took away their bladed weapons, so they adapted it to sticks. And another interesting thing I found about the sticks when I started studying them, Escrima had to be disguised as a dance because they didn't want the Spanish or the people who came over and tried to conquer them to find out that they were actually doing a warrior art, so that when the whatever group tried to conquer them came in, they would just see the dance and they would think, oh, well, these people are easy to overtake. No, think again, because through history, through all the way up through probably the wars of the day, there is some form of Escrima being taught. Case in point, and this is going back in history a little bit, in World War II, there was a whole detachment of Filipino warriors that basically helped the United States and the Allies win the war, because when Japan came over to and conquered the Philippines, the Filipinos and the people involved in the Philippines knew the area and knew the jungles more than the Japanese did. So the commandos the correct term would be operators, came in there and said, can you help us? Can you guide us through the area? Well, the detachment that General MacArthur and some other officials put together or commissioned were given weapons training, which were guns and whatnot. But if you didn't pass the marksmanship test, you were given bolo machetes or bolo knives, which you can do the same techniques with a bolo knife as you can do with a stick. The thing I like about the Filipino or Escrima, aka the Filipino martial arts, is whatever you have in your hand instantly becomes a weapon. Whether it be knives, sticks, or empty-handed, the same technique is applied. Now, Escrima is one of my favorite martial arts because it's one of the martial arts that I've started with, and it's one of the martial arts that is most effective because, like I said, no matter what you have in your hand, no matter what you have in your hand or whatever you can think of becomes a weapon, but it is a thinking art because you automatically have to be scanning the area to say, okay, if I'm in a confrontation, what can I use as a weapon that's readily available? Predominantly, it's usually a stick that you pick up off the ground, or a PVC pipe, or hammer, or whatever. Escrima prepares you for the real world of combat. Thank you very much. This is just my personal opinion. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, please send them to my YouTube account. And tomorrow I will be back with my second philosophy video, I believe it is. And Saturday I will be back with my second nunchaku progression video. Thank you very much. One world, one love. Please take care of yourself and each other. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, like I said, please send them to my YouTube account. Thank you. Love y'all. Bye-bye.